Hey y'all, Shayla from Making Lemonade from Lemons, and today I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit to you guys about the reason I've been absent. I try really hard not to discuss my chronic pain issues too much. I began this channel so that I could show people some of the things that I do to make things easier for me when it came to gardening and cooking and that kind of thing. So I try not to dwell too much on the issues that I have. I want to show people that even though they have health issues, or even though they might have some chronic pain issues, that they can do more than they think they can do. That's one of the reasons that I don't talk about it too much. I do kind of gloss over it occasionally. I have mentioned it several times, but I haven't really sat down and talked about it in depth. And part of that is because, like I said, I just don't like to dwell on those things. But I do feel like, as viewers of my channel, that you guys have the right to understand why I've been absent. And so I did want to talk a little bit about it. So over the last 2-3 weeks or so, I've had a lot of pain due to my degenerative disc disease. And it started out like I just slept on my neck wrong. And it started out, I could barely turn my neck, that kind of thing. And it just kept getting worse and worse over time. So I pretty much ended up being bedridden, with the exception of, doing basic hygienic things. And occasionally having to drive my kids somewhere, or having to go and pick up groceries, but I just went to pick them up. I didn't go shopping for them. I did everything online and just went and picked them up, type of things. So it was very, very painful. And at first, I thought I just slept on my neck wrong, and then it began getting worse, and I thought, well, maybe I pulled a muscle, and then it got even worse. So it ended up, I could tell it's nerve pain at this point, and although I am better today, I still have not gotten my medication from the doctor. The doctor's sending steroids to treat it. It could flare up. It could flare back anytime. So that's really one of the reasons that I have not been around, because I have not even been able to video anything. So I've been in that much pain. And I just don't like to talk about it. But at the same time, I feel like it is that I owe you guys an explanation as to why I haven't been around. Basically, degenerative disc disease, if you don't know, is basically arthritis in your spine, the nerves, and that is where all of this is coming from. So basically, it's pinched nerves. They say I have a severe impingement, but even though it's severe and it causes my migraines, and like it's caused me to be in bed for the last 2.5 weeks, basically, it's not severe enough for me to have surgery. And so it's just something that I deal with on a daily basis, but sometimes are worse than others, and right now it's been very bad. And things like weather can cause it to flare up. Just simply overuse can cause it to flare up, and I try really hard not to do that. But then again, whenever I have really good days, whenever I feel good, then I have a tendency to do more than I should because I feel good. So it's kind of a catch-22. I won't ever get things done if I don't do it. But one of the things I have had to do is I have had to really rely a lot on my children. And so they have done a lot for me, especially over the last couple of weeks. They do a lot for me anyways. But that is one of the ways that I function. I have to say that I'm very blessed to have kids that are willing to help out. They know that it's expected of them because partially it's their chores, but a lot of times they go over and beyond that as well. So, but they're good boys most of the time. Anyways, so like I said, I'm waiting on my medication to show up, and like today's a better day. I still have pain in my neck and in my shoulder because it runs into my shoulder and sometimes down into my hand. Like I woke up one day and I had not been sleeping on this side at all, and yet this from here, these 3 fingers were completely numb and felt like I had been sleeping on them, but I hadn't. So, it's just weird things like that. And anyways, so I'm hoping that once all this goes away, I will be back to a normal schedule where I will be able to not only begin filming again, but also, and because I really enjoy interacting with my viewers. I think that I've made some wonderful friends through this YouTube channel, and so I'll be back in the saddle. And I hope you guys will join me, and I appreciate everyone who has been patient and who has checked on me, people who have said, hey, how are you doing? What's going on? We haven't seen you in a while. So I really do appreciate that. And anyways, so thanks for spending time with me today, and we'll see you soon.